Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. Very early today. This is just after 9 o'clock. I am just having my cup of tea. I've just had my breakfast. I was up a little bit later today. It was about 8:30. By the time I made some porridge for myself and having a cup of tea, and then about 9 o'clock there's a knock at the door. The postman had a parcel for me, and I said, hey, by God, what's got into you? Have you wet the bed or something? He's looking. I says, well, this early? I never hear this early. He said, don't you be so cheeky. That's it, you've got to have someone who with a sense of humour who can take a joke. When my postman is, he's a nice man actually. But he says, parcel for you, Mrs. Smith. I hope you've got your knitting needles ready. I says, my knitting needles are always ready. And I know this is from Derek, because he did message me and tell me to expect a parcel. He said he was ordering something. Now, Derek lives in the United States, but he orders through Wool Warehouse because they deliver, I think more than just the United States, but they deliver other countries. So he did say he was ordering something for himself, so he thought he'd order something for me. You've got more money than sense, Derek. This is umpteen parcels I've had off Derek, and I think he always sends me enough wool for to knit something for myself, and up to now I've only had time to knit two things for myself out of what he sent to me. So I'm going to open this parcel up and see what's in here. I'll use the scissors to cut it, it's easier. Make sure I don't cut inside. One time I cut the parcel with the scissors and I snipped a couple of strands of wool because the wool wasn't in a bag inside, it was just loose. So I'm very careful when I open it now with scissors. Oh, I can see some lovely colours in here. Bag out. I like Wool Warehouse send you these. I think I don't know whether they're like Hessian or what they're made of, but they send you these bags. It's handy to keep, if you have a lot of wool, to keep it in to stop the dust not getting at it. But I'm going to check the lovely colours in here. Oh, I can see a lovely bright yellow there. I'll open this. That's it. First off, we have three of this one. It's called Dusky Peach. I was thinking it's a kind of peach, but not a bright peach or a baby peach. A dusky pink. Dusky peach, sorry. Oh, that's a lovely colour, that one. So I have three of those. I think there's three of most what's in here. This is the Yarn Smith's Create. It's a lovely soft yarn, this one. And it says 100 grams, 290 meters, and 100% acrylic, which what most wool is today. So that's three of the Dusky Peach. Oh, there's something else in here as well. I'll open that in a minute. I don't know what that is. I think it might just be something to keep the bag from falling apart. This one is Robin Egg. It's a green. It's another nice green. I can make children's larger size children's ones because there's 3 bowls. I think I need a little bit more than 2 bowls to do 24-inch, so I can probably get 26 or 28 out of the 3 bowls. I think that's what Derek's thought, actually. You're a lovely man, Derek, you know that. So I have 3 of the Robin Egg. Oh, it's all the same kind. It's the Yarn Smiths Create. It's one of the less expensive wools actually, and it's lovely to knit with actually. It's lovely and soft. You can tell just touching it how soft it is. So I have 3 of those robin egg. And 3 of this one. This is like a plum, I think. Oh, sugar plum. Think of the sugar plum fairy, don't you? When you think of that. So there's 3 of that one. So that's another lovely colour. I'm piling them all up on my settee here. And this, I love this colour. Actually, I bought some of this same colour, of this similar, very similar colour, this from Wilko. Before they closed down quite some time ago. Bought it for myself and I've never gotten round to using it up. This is canary yellow. That's lovely, that colour as well. That's my favourite out of all of them. I like lemon and yellow, especially yellow like this one. So that's 3 of those. I have to put these back in the bag and I'll open that thing. I think there's something in here actually, I don't know. Where's my scissor? It looks like there's something in, but it's all wrapped up with round and round and round with look at that thing. Oh, I'll have to use my scissors to open this. Very hard to get into this one. It's really well taped up. I think there's something in the middle of it. I thought it was just in to make the parcel up or something, but I think there's something inside it actually. Oh, there, that's it. Roll and roll. Sound like one of those, you know, those kids' parties, pass the parcel round and you've got to take all the stuff off. It's going round and round and round. Oh, it's a lot of little things. Stitch holders. Very large one, which I usually do either on my own or if I was doing anything in a man's size. A smaller one there and a very small one there. And you know just what I need, cable needles, the old-fashioned style. That's what I call them. It's a 4mm I use nearly all of the time. But if I'm using a thinner one, this was a 3mm and a 4mm. But it is this one, and you know I lost that one umpteen times. I put it down and it ends up down the sides of my settee, and sometimes I'm hunting all over the place and I've ended up actually I was doing something at my granddaughter's on Sunday where I needed the hook, this cable needle, I couldn't think what it was called, where I needed a cable needle and I forgot it, and I think I ended up, you know, I've got one of those combs in my bag with the long end on the long thin end, you know, that you push through your hair. I ended up using that. Actually, I was pushing that on, and it was after my granddaughter came in and seen what I was doing. She's, well, I've got a cable needle upstairs, but it's a big, I think it's a big thick one. I said, oh, it's just a 4mm I want, Cheryl. So that's handy to have extra. I'll put that one in my knitting bag. So if I go out anywhere, because sometimes if I go with my friends, I'll take my knitting with me everywhere I go. So, oh, I've got 2. Oh, I didn't realise there was 2. So I've got 2 spare, so I can keep one in my knitting bag one here beside me and one on my, I've got a little thing under my table, a little, it's underneath my laptop, it's a little box thing here where I keep all sorts in. I'll keep a spare one in there. So if I am using one and it goes down the side of the settee, I've got one in there. I don't need to take everything to bits to find it. And the guide for your needles. I already have one of these, but a spare one doesn't come in wrong. Like I'm saying, I can carry these things around with me. Because I was at my friend's yesterday, and she has needles and they didn't even have the size, you know, I have some like what she has some old ones where the little circle thing in the top of the needle has the size thing on, but it comes loose, and she's lost them all out of hers and she didn't know what size her needles were. I said, I can tell just looking at them what size they are, but she couldn't. So that would have come in handy yesterday when I was at my friend. And I have a little story to tell you about when I went to my friends, but I'm going to do another video for that because I need to do 1 or 2 extra videos to catch up. This is the start of a new month. I have finished out my month. When I'm going on YouTube, when I get paid, it goes up to the 2nd day of the next month, because everything you get is a couple of days late. For what I get paid for is a couple of days late. So the month actually starts on the 2nd. So I need to do 1 or 2 more extra videos to make up for what I haven't been doing lately, and because my revenue hasn't been as much as what it normally is, because I haven't been doing so many videos. Because I have to do the videos and have to get them watched. People have to watch them and watch the ads that come on as well for me to make any revenue off them. So I'm probably going to do another one today. I'll tell you a little bit about my day yesterday, and that is actually a lot. Oh, it's got a tape measure on there. My other one hasn't got that. Just noticed it. It's got a tape measure along there as well. Goes up to 5 inches. So, oh, that's handy as well. It's got the inches along there and the centimetres on the other end. Oh, that's a bit more handy than the one I've got. The one I've got just tells you what size needles and what needles in the United States and needles in the UK. This one, oh yes, it's got the UK old size on there and the millimetre size down there, so that's a little bit more handy. So that's what was wrapped up in that magic cardboard. I have to put them on my cup of tea. I do this every time. My cup of tea is cold by the time I finish talking. But anyway, that's my happy meal today. So thank you very much, Derek. In fact, I can't thank you enough. You're such a generous young man, and everything you send doesn't come from the United States, but you order it from the United States. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you another time. So bye for now.